Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm CTigirsGaming, and this video will be going over all the new changes in the new game mode in Warzone Rebirth Island Iron Trials. And if you guys are excited for the return of Iron Trials, then make sure to see for the like button. Also, we are on the road to 1k subscribers, so if you guys like what you see, make sure to subscribe and let's reach that goal together. Without further ado, let's get on to it. For those of you that play exclusively Warzone, Iron Trials should be very familiar with you guys because it was first introduced last year with Iron Trials 84. However, since then there have been couple differences. The first major one is back then we had it in Verdansk. This time around we only have it in Rebirth Island and not Caldara. And actually, speaking of Rebirth Island, make sure to go check out my previous video where we talked about some major things happening in Rebirth Island. With the season 2 reloaded update coming out next week, Rebirth Island is set to get its first major update since its launch, so make sure to go check out that video. In the blog they say Rebirth Island Trials follows a similar rule set to Iron Trials 84, which offers several twists on Warzone's classic battle royale mode. Several rules were modified to fit the smaller and quicker paced Rebirth Island. Okay, let's see what changes they have made. First of all, we have the general changes. For the match duration and circle collapse, round timers have been adjusted to reflect the scale of Rebirth Island map and have been increased for the pacing of the game. For the loadouts, no free loadout drops anymore. Those who want to use their custom built weaponry and gain access to perks will need to purchase one at a premium. Okay, that will definitely change the game. For vehicles, only ATVs are available. When it comes to buy stations, elite operators are known to be high rollers. The buy station increased their prices accordingly. For the armor bundle, it went from 1,500 to 2,000. For the gas mask, it has been increased from 3,000 to 4,000. For the cluster strike, it went from 3,000 to 4,000. Precision strike from 3,500 to 4,500. Self revive from 4,000 to 5,000. UAVs from 4,000 to 6,000. Loadout drop marker from 7,500 to 10,000. And finally, specialist token 30,000. What? That is absolutely ridiculous. When it comes to cash, the amount of cash retained on death has been increased from 20% to 30%. Players will keep more of their hard-earned cash. And lastly, for melee finisher damage has been removed. Settle the score with lead. Okay, there are definitely some massive changes made to Iron Trials, with some of the changes even being game changers. Now let's move on to the operator changes. First of all, we have base health, and here is a very controversial change. Compared to a normal match, all players' base health is increased from 100 to 250. Yes, you heard that right. All players' health has been increased by 150 health points. That is definitely a very controversial one. That of course also raises the TTK or time to kill. So that should be very interesting to see how it plays. Because with this change, now it's gonna take you an extra 2-3 bullets to kill an enemy compared to before. For health regeneration, the regen delay timer has been increased from 5 to 7 seconds, which means it will now take you 2 seconds longer before you start regaining your health again, which is another controversial change. And regen per second has been decreased from 120 per second to 40. It may be wise for players to reconsider preferred perks and equipment. Okay, if I say so myself, this is definitely another change that is a game changer one, because like they said, you need to reconsider your preferred perks and equipment so you can combat this delay timer increase from 5 to 7 seconds, and also the decrease of 120 per second to 40, which means you need to wisely choose the perks and equipment in your loadout. And finally, for starting equipment, players drop in with a top break pistol and a sawtooth. When it comes to the loot changes, for the loot, the item pool for supply boxes and items found on the ground have been significantly altered from that seen in standard play. For the basic attachments, common weapons will start with an attachment, mostly to provide their max magazine size. For the rarity spawn rate, epic and legendary weapons are now harder to find. Players will have to open a few more boxes than usual to find what they're looking for. Kill streaks, drop rates have been reduced. Time to stop spamming UAVs and start putting those senses to the test. For the cash spawns, larger piles of cash are rarer. Players will have to stay on top of scavenging for cash if they plan to afford a loadout. And finally, for field upgrades, no dead silence and no stopping power rounds. Okay, definitely some awesome changes there. I know I keep on repeating myself, but definitely these changes are game changers. Next up, we have the equipment changes. For sniper rifles, a single headshot from a sniper rifle will only down an enemy if they are within 30 meters. This gives time for those on the receiving end of a long shot to react. The most elite snipers will be able to adjust their strategies accordingly and still dish out lethal damage at long range with precise follow-up shots. For the stun grenades, the stun effect duration is decreased by 50%. And for the medical syringes or stem shots, the regeneration rate is decreased by 50%. Wow. Upon taking non-incendiary direct damage from another player, tactical equipment splash damage does not count. The medical syringes increased health regeneration effects will be cancelled, and standard health regeneration will begin, which can be interrupted by any source of damage. Additionally, the movement speed bonus gained when using a medical syringe has been decreased from 8% to 3%. Okay, the stem shot has been absolutely nerfed to the ground. When it comes to the gulag, for the loadouts, no akimbo, no semi-auto or fully auto shotguns, limited selection of tactical equipment. It's down to the bare essentials and the will to win. For the redeployment, if players happen to survive their gulag match, they redeploy with whatever equipment is left over from that fight. Be mindful of those resources. And when it comes to the playlist changes, there'll be no solos, no trios or quads. It's only gonna be duos in order for players to really feel the impact of the increased TTK or time to kill. If I say so myself, I'm very excited for Rebirth Island Iron Trials. Cannot wait to get in, see how it plays, see how all of these changes actually change the game. It's gonna be very exciting. I cannot wait. What I want from you guys is in the comment section down below, tell me, are you guys excited for Rebirth Island Iron Trials or are you not? But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to see for the like button. 15 Call of Duty, make sure to subscribe, turn on notification bell and join notification squad, and I'll catch you guys later.